Hello and welcome to my little world. So this week I'm going to give you a tour of the grocery store and also the Sunshine Hotel and the little house next to the grocery store and the apartment buildings that are in the floors above it. So I hope you enjoy seeing all of that. Thank you for being here today. Welcome, and shout out to Yumika and Tora-chan. See you soon. So I mailed the dolls to Glenna and Barbara last week, and I have 2 more recipients of dolls this week, which are Becky and Dot. And if the 2 of you will leave me your mailing address at my email address, which will be in the pinned comment below this video, I will be sending you your dolls. And then anyone who is interested in receiving a doll, please let me know in the comments which dolls you would choose, and I will be showing you the dolls that are still available and still waiting to go to some new homes. We start off from the park today where we left off last week, and we see the grocery store. And it's in a 3-story building that has some apartments above the grocery store, and then next to it is a house that is built on the outside, but they're still working on it on the inside. So it has these really nice windows with a bay window on the side. There's a guy in a baseball cap standing on the front steps, and it looks like he's going into the house now. Inside the house, there's a cap on a stand and a mailbox, some flowers on a table, a couch, and a floor that I made myself, a cup on a little table, and somebody working. A girl is whitewashing the fence in the back, and as we look at this first floor, you can see that the worker's holding a drill, working on the side of the bathroom wall where there's a door. And here's the toilet in the little tiny bathroom. On the second level, there are also some workers, a guy with a hammer and a screwdriver, and another guy who's painting the wall. And the guy with the tools looks like he's working on the stairs. I love this winding staircase. Here's an aerial view. The painter has his big bucket of white paint, his roller, and his paint tray. And here's the back of the building and the 3 levels. And the top level is the attic. And if you look inside the door, There's a rat up there. And some storage boxes. And just kind of some general junk. And there's a view down the stairs, which take you down to the backyard and the carousel. Here's a little girl on it and her grandpa drinking something hot at the picnic table in front of the pizza shop. You can see the windows for ordering and pickup. And around the side, you can look in the window. So he's hard at work making some pizzas. And you can see the little girl on the carousel out of the window. The pizza oven is next to him, and he's got his rolling pin and his veggies. And there's the top of the oven with pizza boxes on it and a little tiny sink next to it. Above the pizza shop is the dress shop called Princess Fashions. I made it from a little Cinderella cottage. There's a magic wand on the roof. It has the cute latticed windows and the arched doorway with a key stuck into it. And here's the lady who runs the shop. And she's talking to a customer. She has some products sitting on a shelf behind her. And she's talking to a pretty young lady who wants to buy a dress. There are some flowers on the shelf behind her. And here are some skirts that are on display. Behind there's a broom hanging and a wig sitting on a wig stand. So now we move from the dress shop around to the front of the grocery store. There's a car parked in front and some veggie boxes in front of the window and also inside the store on the other side of the window. There's a lady pushing a grocery cart, and I designed this grocery cart myself. She has some cherries and cheese in the basket. And she's standing in front of the entryway, and there's a door that leads to stairs that go up to the upper levels. Here is the other side of that entryway, the back side. There's an ice machine in there, and you can see the lady with the cart through the archway. And in the back, we can see the grocery store. There's a big trash can in the back and some barrels and a holder for tools and a broom. And there's trash inside the bin. There's a clock on the wall and the cashier behind the desk. And she has some products displayed there. And then some veggies, carrots, and squash, and some croissants in bins in front of the window. The lady with the cart has come in. And behind her there's a refrigerated area. It has canisters that look like drinks and refrigerated goods, maybe milk cartons. So then we go up to the next level where there's an apartment. There's a cat on the stairs and a telephone, a couch and table, and a businesswoman in front of a nice table. We have curtains over the windows and a nice bay window overlooking the bookcase and a lamp and a fireplace. Here's a view with the roof off, and you can see there's a letter on the table. And the fireplace at the end of the room. I noticed the lamp was missing its shade, so I added that. There are big, tall plastic flames in the fireplace. Now you can see out of the window, and there's the park and the hot dog guy with his stand, and I think these curtains are pretty awesome looking. There's a fire escape that goes all the way up the building to the top floor. Here the bottom rungs are folded down, and you can see it from another angle. And above the second level is the third level and the roof, and there's a bedroom in here. So there's a distinguished man sitting in a nice comfy chair, and there are the flowers in the window and the stairs that go up to the roof, a 4-poster bed, and a very distinguished woman standing in front of a clock. Here's an aerial view of the radiator and stairs, the man sitting in his chair, the bed. A very nice couple. Here are the flowers from the outside of the window, and then you can see them from the rooftop area where there's a canopy with 2 chairs at a picnic table and an outdoor grill. Next to the grocery store and house, there's a bus stop, and it looks like there's a fireman waiting there for the bus. And behind him, a boy is mowing the lawn in front of the Sunshine Hotel. As I said, this was a kit that I added to and fleshed out. I made hotel rooms and a restaurant. Here is the entryway, and I like these pretty shapes in the walls, and so I mimicked those in the hotel part, which I built completely myself. There's a little garden in the yard. And you can see in the windows and the glass door and around the side of the building, there are rooms inside here and people staying at the hotel. The rooms have little beds and rugs on the floor and tables, and you can see across the hall there's a bed in that room as well. And there's a little faucet with a sink in this room. Once we remove the outside wall and can see a little better. These guys are taking a siesta. Here's the back wall, and you can see inside this room with a little pink pillow on the bed, and there's the door through that window and the guy on the corner. And that's next to the restaurant. The restaurant extends on top of the rooms, and there's a see-through glass floor that allows light to the bottom floor. There's a table with a fruit plate on it, And now we see lots of customers. Someone is coming up the stairs to the second level, and it's an open-air restaurant. There's a croissant on that waiter's tray. And everyone's enjoying their drinks and afternoon appetizers. Here's the lower bar section. A woman is seated at the bar, and the guy behind it is cooking on the grill. Here's the upper section where there are a couple of tables. There's a woman and a man up there, and she has a cup of coffee. Down below, the two are having a conversation, and you can see her through the window. Behind her are the stairs and a table with swivel chairs and a lamp. And now he's turned around to join the conversation. Here's an aerial view of the upper and lower levels of the bar. And a cute little table with a lamp in the corner. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this part of my Lego town this week. Come back next week for more fun buildings, people, cars, and all sorts of activities. See you then. Bye-bye.